You said it earlier when you said, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to house hack? And house hacking was the upgrade for me. Some
Yeah.
people will say, I can't house hack because I have a family, right? My family was the motivation. I was a single parent with 3 kids, found out a bunch of debt I didn't know existed till the divorce. So I moved from our house into an apartment. Like it wasn't even house hacking. I just
Right.
did that to get my rental income on my tax returns to fix my debt to income ratio. So,
Right.
and if you're thinking your family won't do it or won't put up with it, have you had the conversation?
Right.
Right. My kids were actually excited. We lived in a house on a lake with tennis courts and basketball courts. You figure that's where they'd want to go. And they said, we're going to move into an apartments where they have a pool and other kids to play with. And I get to be the new kid at the school. And I was like, oh, you're not only on board, you're convincing me now.
Yeah.
And then I house hacked. And then I house hacked one more time. So I've only done it twice. But it's what are you willing to do for your family? They're not the barrier.
Yeah. Again, if the question is if you want to retire early, there are choices.
Yes.
There just are.
Yep.
Right. What do you want to make? Dion, where can people find you?
Right here on YouTube, Dion Talk Financial Freedom.
And Matt, any closing thoughts and where can people find you?
9 out of 9 house hacks in 13 years. That's how I built my business. 9 house hacks in 13 years. We moved on average. We moved every 18 months. There were some times where we literally had everything. We had literally everything set up for when that clock hit a year that we were ready to buy the next place and move in week plus 1.
Yeah. Purposeful. This was a plan. It was
Absolutely
communicated. Your wife was on board.
I was 40 years old before I ever lived in a single family home. 40 years old, not like with that wasn't being house hacked. I didn't have roommates. I was 40. So forgive me when I get a little bit pissy when somebody's like, I can't do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. You're not mentally strong. You don't want to get to the goal. You want to get there and be comfortable along the way. I never have to look back at the rest of my life. I can make whatever decisions I want. And that's what I wanted. I wanted freedom to do what I want with my kids. I wanted freedom to do what I want with my wife. I wanted freedom to vacation. I wanted freedom to do all the things that I ever wanted to do and not have a job. And so this is the slowest, longest laid out plan to get to X that I did. I mean, it just is what it is. So 9 times in 13 years. Do you think I liked moving? There were places where our rule was we didn't unpack the plastic bins. So we didn't even have furniture. We lived out of plastic bins and suitcases for most of the first 10 years of our marriage. And that's okay. It was worth it. I would do it all over again and I wouldn't ask anybody else to do it. But you want to know how to grow a company? That's how you do it. So that's what we talk about on Lumberjack Landlord, 11:30 a.m. Eastern times on Sunday on the live stream.